You know, most people just think of Orlando as that place with Disney World, but there's way more to the city than theme parks.
Totally. What's wild is that Orlando actually started as a military outpost. Back in the 1830s during the Seminole Wars, it was known as Fort Gatlin. The town slowly formed around it, and by the 1850s, it was officially named Orlando.
There's actually a lot of debate about how it got that name, right?
Yeah, that's one of the city's little mysteries. One theory says it was named after a soldier named Orlando Reeves, who supposedly died in battle near a local lake. Another theory, it might have been named after a character from Shakespeare's As You Like It. Nobody knows for sure. Name stuck.
For a long time, it was just a sleepy citrus town. Oranges were everything. Then came the freeze in the 1890s that wiped out a lot of the crops. Still, it hung on and slowly grew. But the real game changer came in the 1960s.
Ah yes, Walt Disney. When he secretly bought a bunch of swampland in the 60s for what would become Walt Disney World, everything changed. When it opened in 1971, the city exploded. Tourism became the beating heart of Orlando.
And it didn't stop there. Universal Studios came in the 90s, SeaWorld was already there, and now you've got this whole entertainment economy with hotels, resorts, restaurants and shows. It made Orlando one of the most visited cities on the planet.
But it's not just tourism anymore. The tech industry is growing fast, especially simulation and aerospace, with companies tied to defense and space. Plus, there's a big health sciences boom in Lake Nona. It's become this sort of medical city with hospitals, research centers, even a VA facility, and the diversity here is off the charts. So many people from Puerto Rico, Brazil, the Caribbean, and other places have made Orlando their home. That mix is what makes the food scene so good. Like, you can get amazing Cuban sandwiches at Black Bean Deli, or Brazilian steak at Fogo de Chao, or go full foodie with the tasting menu at Cadence in Audubon Park.
Don't forget about Domu, Killer Ramen, or C7 and Bites for brunch. And if you're downtown, the Ravenous Pig is always a solid pick. Honestly, Orlando's restaurant scene doesn't get the credit it deserves.
For real. And it's not all Mickey ears and roller coasters. There's cool local stuff too. Lake Eola's Farmers Market, art galleries, live music in Milk District, and all the lakes for paddleboarding and kayaking.
On the sports side, Orlando's repping hard. You've got the Orlando Magic in the NBA, Orlando City SC, and the Orlando Pride for soccer, and even a growing fan base for college sports like UCF football. That stadium gets loud on game day.
Yeah, and don't sleep on UCF. It's one of the biggest universities in the US now. That's brought a ton of young energy to the city. Plus, with Line now connecting Orlando to South Florida, it's more connected than ever.
What I love is that Orlando feels like it's still growing into itself. It started as a frontier outpost, became a global entertainment hub, and now it's branching out into tech, medicine, and culture. It's got layers people don't expect. It's one of those cities where if you only see the surface, you miss the soul. But spend some time here, you start to feel the vibe. Laid back, ambitious, a little quirky, and always sunny.